All right, let's begin with some of the top business stories now. Following the suspension of the subsidy removal on petrol, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, has announced that need to send a supplementary budget to the National Assembly if the incoming administration aligned with the decision to extend the subsidy removal. According to the minister, the 2023 budget provides full subsidy only up to June 2023. More so, the provisions of the Petroleum Industry Act require the deregulation of the several sectors 18 months after the effective date of the subsidy removal. It will be recalled that the National Economic Council on Thursday in Abuja asked the federal government to put the June deadline for petrol subsidy removal on hold pending the review of existing plans to provide palliatives for Nigerians, while arguing that the petrol subsidy should not be removed now. The council advised the federal government to broaden consultations with state government and other key stakeholders such as labor unions, petrol marketers, the Ministry of Finance, Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, and representatives of incoming administration. And away from there now, the United Nations says large-scale oil theft and the recent cash scarcity crippled the Nigerian economy and strained finances. In a new report titled Trade and Development Report Update, Global Trends and Prospects for April 2023, the intergovernmental organization said the scarcity affected the informal sector the most. According to the report, rising global interest rates have triggered significant capital inflows, or outflows rather, and have further constrained fiscal space at a time when public finances are already severely affected by costly subsidy schemes aiming at contending the adverse effect of high food and energy prices. The UN also projected that the general African economy will expand by 2.5%, which is a drop from last year. The report further disclosed that with half of African countries recording double-digit inflation in early 2023, many are at risk of stagflation in the year. And in the meantime, the federal government has revised import adjustment tax for implementation of ECOWAS CET 2022 to 2026, raising tariffs on importation of rice as well as wheat. The 2023 revised document raised tariff on rice packing of more than 5 kg or in bulk and in packing of 5 kg or less to 60% from 50%. Similarly, importation of wheat or mesclun flour now attract about 70% tariffs as against 50 in 2022 to 2026 ECOWAS CET. According to a circular released by the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, President Muhammadu Buhari approved the implementation of the 2023 fiscal measures made up of supplementary protection measures for the implementation of ECOWAS Common External Tariff 2022 to 26 and revised excise duty rate on alcoholic beverages, cigarettes, and tobacco products, as well as introduction of excise duty on single-use plastics. And now, ECOWAS report says the Federal Inland Revenue Service has extended the due date for value-added tax filing for the month of April 21 to April 2023 to 30th of April this year. The extension is as a result of the recent changes to the value-added tax compliance process on Tax Pro Max, a tax administration solution introduced by Federal Inland Revenue Service in June 2021. It's a one-stop shop for taxpayer registration, tax returns filing, taxpayer or payment rather, tax clearance certificate requesting, among other functionalities. According to the notice of extension from the tax watchdog, late returns penalty will be applicable only from 30th April 2023. Federal Inland Revenue Service has been aggressive in revenue collection in recent years with the introduction of various initiatives to raise revenue for the government. Well, those are some of the top business headlines now. We'll take a break. When we return, of course, it'll be time to make sense of some of these stories. Please stay with us.